Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and for all of us who are all sharing on this journey to reunite with our vibrational matches in this lifetime. And so I'm going to be drawn to do a sacred geometry activation for us. And also, I am going to read letter 116 that wants to come through. So, sacred geometry is the integration. So the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonise in a balanced symphony of life. So that's interesting because I was saying about the duality this morning. So of course what we perceive as negative sometimes is most of the time it's happening all of the time it's happening for us to grow. And so it is our perception, right? So the Sri Yanti is an ancient symbol that literally means sacred instrument. It is formed by 9 interlocking triangles that form 43 smaller triangles in a grid that represents the entire cosmos. This complicated and precise geometry is thought to hold and create powerful energetic patterns and has been used for thousands of years as a tool for meditation and devotion. The Sri Yantra also symbolises the union between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, where the upward triangle represents the male Shiva energies and the downward the female Shakti energies. The centre point, the Bindu, represents the junction between the physical universe and the source. The dark blue refers to the vast and deep universe as the origin from which everything springs into being. The yellows and golds refer to our inner power and the way we express ourselves on this earth in a physical body. Red is the colour associated with the first chakra, the physical plane, and everything form-based. The light blue triangles represent the balance between the masculine and the feminine, and the swirling circles in the background are the other dimensions and star systems beyond this earth that are our origin. The energy of integration supports our journey through a dualistic reality in which we continuously search for union and completion, both within and without. Its frequency reminds us that our manifested world can only be when every aspect has its opposite as well. Only when we integrate everything that comes to us, when we embrace every aspect of ourselves and of everyone and everything around us, can we find an inner state of equilibrium. So, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. How do you integrate your inner world with your outer world? Does one reflect the other harmoniously, or do you need to invest some loving care in some areas? Do you spend time contemplating your daily life and exploring how it is connected to your thoughts and your emotions? So, again, it's crazy synchronistic about the duality. I was talking about the duality in the first video this morning. And so it is, we're integrating the divine feminine, divine masculine. Right there, the integration of that energy into one, into union. So the letter that wanted to come through was 116. So I am going to read 116 to see what message it has. So, I don't want you to worry. Please don't fret and get upset. It's okay. We'll see each other again when the time is right. Please follow what you feel in your heart and remember that our love is timeless and it's endless love. We have always loved each other and always will. Follow your heart. Listen to me via your heart. You will find me there always. I will come to you when the time is right. Trust there is divine timing and a divine plan that we are all a part of. Trust that our hearts have it all mapped out for us. Trust there is a homeward bound route planner that we are all working to. Sometimes it's really clear, but then sometimes it gets really murky and confused. And that's when the doubt creeps in to muddy the crystal clear waters. Stay in your heart. Stay listening for me there. That will guide us home. Oh, so yesterday, I'll tell you what I kept seeing was goats everywhere. And the goat, the symbol of the goat is about the greatest of all time. And so, remember that you're the greatest love of all time. And so that's why it takes a little bit of work, right? And a little bit, they always say the best things come to those who wait. So, 116 from book 2 is, I want to say that since the dawn of time, you have been the one. The only one that I have truly ever felt anything for. Any true love feelings have only ever been stirred in me when I met you. It made and still makes me everything else pale into significance. It's like everything up to this point, all my life has been just a game of trying to find out who I am, what I'm doing here, why am I here? And then you came along and gave me a reason to be me. Gave me answers to the big questions in life. What do I want to do with my life? I want to dedicate it to loving you with all my heart and soul. Oh, dear me. I love it. I just love it. It kind of, it's just, it's an elevation and an uplift of the energy. So, letter 116 from book 3 is, just keep going. Keep believing. Keep following the path of love. I know that it feels rocky at the moment, but it's because we need to know that we can weather the storm. A few rocks getting in the way aren't going to stop this great love. Our great love. Remember that we are here. We are doing this. We are bringing love to the planet. We are focused on our mission. We will not fail. Believe in the power of our love, our power. We can move mountains. Our love is king. Oh, okay, well, I just kind of love that. That's just gorgeous. So I can see again why that wanted to come through, and I'm just sort of led to do a spirit animal card because I was seeing the goat everywhere yesterday. I was like, okay, let's just see what spirit animal wants to be with us today, and it is the peacock. Goodness me. So let it shine. Okay, so let your spirit shine. That is the message. So let me just read what the peacock wants to say. And the peacock wants to say this. When is the last time you shook a tail feather and shined your light for all to see? Within each of us is a peacock spirit yearning for expression, and you are called now to show the world the gorgeous creature that you are. For you are a manifestation of spirit. Come out from the shadow, the peacock spirit says, and show your true colours so that others may be inspired to express their own exquisiteness. Dance as if you remember that you are made of stardust and grace, filled with life force energy and sparkling light. You are a channel for divine love, and your dance is one of a kind. Catch the light and help it to shimmer and dance in celebration of your good fortune of being right here, right now. Spirit wants you to be joyful so that others may get up and dance along with you. Oh, are you afraid of dancing with abandon because of what others might think? Do you think you may be punished if you shine too brightly? Have you been conditioned to expect to be hurt if you show yourself fully in the world? Maybe not everyone will celebrate your beautiful radiance when you shine, and that's okay. Peacock Spirit here is here to remind you that while others may resist celebrating the beauty within them, although they may contract, while you expand and shake your tail feathers, smile and keep dancing anyway. Model the good fortune and abundant joy that is yours, and soon someone will say, "Me too," and join you. Spirit loves you so much and wants to enjoy the dance and shine your light. Well, there you go. That's the message of the peacock spirit, saying, I want to shine my light with you. So shake your tail feather, dance in the joy of love. All right, well, there you go. That's the message. So it was integration of the divine feminine, divine masculine, and it was the peacock spirit. And I've just pulled the throat chakra. So the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So there you go. Shake your tail feather, shine your light, and bask in the joy of this love. All right, I hope that helps. If you want to have a healing, it's $20. I connect to your energies and I send you a write-up of what I see. If you want to have a reading, then I use oracle cards and you receive a private YouTube video. If you want to have a channeled letter, you receive a picture of the letter, which I send to your email. If you want to have an Akashic record reading, then you can ask 8 questions of your Akashic records, which is a record of your past, present, future. And it has all the information around you, your twin. It's a record of everything. And it was an energetic record created by Archangel Metatron. And it's an incredibly insightful way about seeing what patterns you're changing, what your learnings are, what your soul mission is, various information that you can access via your Akashic records. Super powerful. So if you're drawn to any of those, then please do let me know. I'll be very happy to do it for you. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, then just email me on divinelovecrystalgrid@gmail.com. I'm also still taking in TF stories. So if you want to share your TF story and be part of a book of short stories for TFs explaining their story, then please do. It's an amazing way to, help others, basically, because there's one thing for sure, that as for the planet is uplifting, your relationship is like a way shower for others, and who are coming in onto this journey and will be in the future. So it's a beautiful legacy of love. It's also going to be super helpful as a resource for others to see, because I'm sure all of us felt that we were going crazy. I mean, I for one thought I was schizophrenic, and I thought I was just losing the plot when I started hearing my twin's voice and seeing my twin, because I see him and all of these things, which are just kind of like, it's a journey that is so difficult to explain to somebody that hasn't experienced this. And what I see is that we're all we are also unique, although we share a lot at the same time. But it really does depend on your dynamic and what's your soul growth this time round with your twin. And sometimes it's so that, well, not sometimes, all the time, what I've found is that the more that I experience and understand about our soul journey together and what that means and what our past lives have been, and putting pieces of the jigsaw together makes it just so much more and much easier to weather the storm. That message today was about, this is a rocky road that we're walking, and it has been rocky, no doubt about it, and I'm sure there will still be many, many more rocks in the road. But also the fact that it mentions Rocky is Rocky the film, and he is a winner, and he does that through basically real passion and real desire and a real drive to win. And so that's what you need to shine your light and have that real drive, passion, desire to be in your reunion, and to focus all of your intent on that. Focus on the end game. And that's the message, to focus your intent where you want your energy to flow. And so that's the important thing. You are gonna be a winner. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.